What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Everyone Wants to Be Like Mike, presented to you by Notorious Pools Radio, baby. In this episode, we will be covering the top 3 NBA college prospects for the 2023 NBA draft. Listen, guys, today it's going to be a very interesting episode, and I'm glad you guys are tuning in. But before we get into it, please leave a like below. If you are new, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can also follow us via Instagram. Anyway, let's jump right in, baby. Obviously, sitting at number 1 and 2 are high school prospects Victor Wembanyama and Scoot Anderson. And you know what? I'm not even going to waste your time today to talk about them because everybody already knows who they are. They know that they're both either going to go at the 1 or 2 spot in the draft. And we know everything we need to know about these players already. But I want to move on to the next 3 players that I personally think are going to be drafted in the top 5, okay? The first player I'm going to start off with is my man, Brandon Miller. He is a forward that plays for the Alabama Crimson Tide, rocking the number 24 jersey, okay? The freshman plays at the forward position at 6 foot 9 inches tall and is originally from Tennessee. The kid in his first season with Alabama as a freshman has averaged 19.1 points, 8.2 rebounds, 2 assists, almost a steal and a block a game, shooting 39.5% from the three-point line, 44.1% from field goal, and 85.7% from the stripe. Now, these percentages alone show that this kid has the potential to be a very efficient player in the NBA, okay? It's very, very hard to shoot over 39% from beyond the arc. Very, very difficult to do, okay? And he has been doing it all season as a freshman for the Alabama Crimson Tide, and it's been very, very impressive to watch. He has had a phenomenal regular season and led his team to the number 1 seed in his division with a 30-5 win-lose record. And although Alabama has made it to the Sweet 16 of the March Madness NCAA tournament by beating the number 16 seed Texas A&M in the first round, 96-75, and then the number 8 seed Maryland State, 73-51, Miller has had quite of a rough start in the first round against Texas with 0 points in 19 minutes, but he did come back to earth against Maryland, dropping almost a double-double with 19 points and 7 rebounds in 34 minutes. Okay, we will see if Brandon Miller can keep it up in their round of 16 game against San Diego State, and we will see if he'll be able to keep this up in his future in the NBA. We all know that when it comes down to rookies, it's always a rough start for them, and they always need to accumulate themselves to the game. But in this particular sense, in college right now, Brandon Miller is definitely one of the top players in the league. Moving on, next I'm going to drop in an impressive Villanova Wildcat freshman, Cam Whitmore. He is a 6'7" forward born in Maryland. In his freshman season, the Wildcat averaged 12.5 points, 5.3 rebounds, 1.4 steals, shooting 34.3% from beyond the arc, 47.8% from field goal, 70.3% from the stripe. And unfortunately, even with all that power and prowess, the Villanova Wildcats did not make the March Madness NCAA tournament and will be watching it from the sidelines. Now, how will this affect Whitmore's chances of making the top 5 lottery pick during draft season? Do you guys think now that the Wildcats have been eliminated and didn't even make the NCAA tournament that he's going to drop in the rankings? You tell me. Okay, moving on to my last and third, okay, college baller on my list, and that man is Chiante George. He is a 6'4" freshman guard originally from Texas who plays for the Baylor Bears. In his freshman season, George has averaged 15.3 points, 4.2 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 1.1 steals, shooting 33.8% from beyond the arc, 37.6% from field goal, and 79.3% from the stripe. Although Baylor got past the University of California of Santa Barbara and booed them out 74-56, George had a very off game with only 9 points in 25 minutes. In the second round of the NCAA tournament, George was looking to redeem himself in the eyes of his peers and the eyes of the whole world, but only dropped 7 points against the 6th seed Creighton University, and it ended up that the 3rd seed Baylor Bears were eliminated in a very upsetting 76-85 point game loss. Now that the Baylor Bears have been eliminated and George had an awful 2 games in the NCAA tournament where you should be showing off your skills, do you see his stock dropping before the 2023 NBA draft? Please, guys, comment. You tell me. I'd love to hear your opinions and what you think about the subject. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next time.